Hi guys, so for this project I would like to make an insert for this beach bag because as you can see it's not so good anymore. I'm also going to try to reconnect this drawstring cover to make it usable again. I haven't used this in a while, so let's see if we can salvage it. So what we do first is to take out the drawstring cover by seam ripping it all the way, making sure that it's separate so you can have a clean slate. So seam rip it all the way, or you can also just use a scissor if you want. So this is how it looks like without the covers. So as you can see, it's not really good anymore. What I'm going to use is this waterproof bedsheet that I was supposed to use for another project, but I never managed because we sold the boat. I noticed that the side of the one with elastic on the bedsheet is the same height as the bag, so I thought I'll just make use of this, and I'll just make a pattern of the bottom part of the bag using the ends of the bedsheet, because then it's easier, or I already have like at least half of the pattern in place. So basically what we're gonna do is just to follow this pattern that I made and then cut through, but then using the side of the bed sheet, so you only have to work on two sides. Just make sure that you add an additional inch or a bit more when you make the cut, because you need that space for when you make the hem. As you can see, I'm just cutting apart the top bit of the material because I want to make sure that I'm cutting a straight line and that I could actually really follow the pattern that we made. So this is how it looks. As you can see, half is already done. So we just have to make sure that we have the other half. So basically I've just cut another piece of the sides of the bed sheet, and then we're gonna sew that together with the other half of the pattern, and then that's it really. When you are on the curve side, just make sure to sew slowly so you can follow the curve. And since this is a waterproof material, it feels a little bit weird, but it's okay because I don't want to have the sand inside. That's actually the reason why I chose this. So this is how it looks like on the wrong side. So this is sewing on two sides of the pattern. The rest is already done. So if you turn it around, this is how it looks, and this is what you're gonna see when you put it on the bag. So try to see if it's the right size, and as you can see, it's good. And then we're gonna pin the insert with the bag because we're going to hand stitch them just like this. Just make sure that you don't have to pin it all together, but for me I've done it. I pinned all of it because I wanted to see if I have to do more stretching on a certain part. And I really wanted to keep the shape of the bag as well. I'm going to keep the I don't know what this is, a rattan or a bamboo thing inside the bag because I want to keep the height up. And anyway, I only intend to use this bag for maybe another season and then it can go away. But then again, this is a quarantine project, so this is how it looks like when it's pinned together. And we'll just kind of do like almost a zigzag stitch, basically almost the same as the one how they've done with the drawstring cover. And then when that's done, we'll put the drawstring cover on top just like this, basically just hand sewing everything. and then you're finished. Just make sure that when you're going to connect the drawstring cover, make sure that the longest end, make sure that they're both in the middle. So because on the drawstring, when you pull them, they're both on the sides. Now you can start hand sewing in all corners. I originally wanted to do a running stitch, but it doesn't work, so I copied the original way that they've done when they put the drawstring cover. So it's like a zigzag stitch. So I'm just making sure that the needle goes through the bag, because otherwise it will not work, it will not hold. So you do that all the way, and then when that's done, you can also start working on the cover. Now you can start hand sewing the cover, but before you do that, make sure that you pin it in place, because you really want everything aligned, because when you pull the drawstring, it would look weird if it's in the wrong place. So just please take your time when you do this. I'm also going to do a zigzag stitch on this one. So when that's done, this is how it looks like. As you can see, it's all in the right place. Now it looks much cleaner than before, and when you also pull on the drawstrings, it's all also on the right side. So like I said, take your time putting the drawstring cover in place, please. So this project is done. Enjoy. Oh, and by the way, I decided to make a secret pocket. When I saw this bit, I thought it would be a good idea to add it as a secret pocket on the bag to put your wallet or your cell phone, because you don't want sand in them. And like I said, this material is waterproof, so it will give your phone or your wallet or your money a little bit of protection. So you try to put it in whichever side you want it. I wanted to put it just here, so you don't really see it. Or you can just put a drawstring as well on in this pocket if you want. It's really separate, but I just thought it's cool to have it like this. And then we are done. The bag is finished. I'm feeling this Jacquemus vibes today, so that's why I thought I'll dress up like this, because that's what I've seen in this Spring Summer 2020 collection. So yeah, now I can use the bag again, but the Jacquemus version has a really long strap, which I'm gonna do later on, I think. But for now, I'll enjoy it like this. I hope you like it.